Have you ever considered how the universe operates in a state of perfect allowance? A fascinating question, isn't it? This concept is linked to the law of allowing, a powerful principle that governs the rhythm of our lives. It's as if the universe itself dances to the tune of this law, existing in a state of complete acceptance, making no resistance. It's an intriguing idea, one that might just transform your perspective on life and positivity. So, what exactly is the law of allowing, and how does it work? Imagine a river flowing freely from the mountains to the sea. This river begins its journey high up in the mountains, a small trickle of water finding its way down the steep slopes. It's a journey that will take it through varied landscapes, each with their own unique challenges and opportunities. Yet, the river never hesitates, never stops. It simply flows, embodying the law of allowing. As the river descends, it encounters rocks and boulders in its path. These obstacles could easily be seen as hindrances, forcing the river to change its course. Yet, the river doesn't resist. It doesn't expend its energy trying to push the rocks away or carve a path through them. Instead, it simply flows around them, finding a new path, a new direction. This is the essence of the law of allowing. It's about accepting the things that we cannot change, the obstacles that life puts in our path. Instead of resisting, we learn to flow around them, to find a new path. We allow the current of life to carry us forward, even when the way seems unclear or difficult. Further downstream, the river encounters a fallen tree, its branches spread wide across the water. Again, the river could resist, could fight against this obstacle, but it doesn't. It simply flows around the tree under the branches, finding a way through. It allows the obstacle to be there, without letting it stop its progress. In our own lives, we often encounter similar obstacles. It might be a difficult situation at work, a challenging relationship, or a personal setback. Like the river, we have a choice. We can resist, fight against the obstacle, or we can allow it to be there, to accept the situation as it is. And in this acceptance, we often find a way forward, a way through. As the river nears the sea, it widens, its waters calm and serene. It has journeyed far, faced many obstacles, but it has never stopped flowing. It has allowed the landscape to shape its path, to guide its journey. And now it is ready to merge with the sea, to become part of something larger, something infinite. This is the ultimate lesson of the law of allowing. It's about surrendering to the flow of life, about accepting the twists and turns of our journey. It's about recognizing that we are part of something larger, something infinite, and when we allow, when we surrender, we find a deep sense of peace, a deep sense of connection. Like the river, when we learn to allow, we flow with life instead of against it. The law of allowing is the principle of non-resistance. This means accepting the world around us as it is, not as we wish it to be. It's a powerful principle that can transform our lives when we truly understand and embrace it. To comprehend the law of allowing, let's consider a river. A river doesn't resist its course. It flows naturally, effortlessly carving its path, undeterred by rocks or fallen trees. It simply flows around these obstacles, shaping its journey in harmony with the landscape. That's the essence of the law of allowing. It's about flowing with the current of life, not against it. The law of allowing is rooted in acceptance. Acceptance of ourselves, acceptance of others, and acceptance of the world as it is. It's about recognizing that we are all unique individuals on our own journeys, each with our own experiences and perspectives. It's about embracing diversity, not resisting it. It's also about understanding that everything happens for a reason. Life is a tapestry of experiences, each one contributing to our growth and evolution. When we resist what's happening, we create tension and conflict, both within ourselves and with the world around us. But when we allow, when we accept, we release that tension. We create space for growth, for understanding, for peace. The law of allowing doesn't mean we become passive observers of our lives. On the contrary, it empowers us. It allows us to move through life with grace and ease, navigating obstacles with understanding and compassion. It allows us to be present, fully engaged with life, experiencing each moment as it unfolds. And here's the beautiful part. When we align with the law of allowing, we align with the natural flow of life. We become like the river, effortlessly flowing around obstacles, shaping our journey in harmony with the world around us. And in that harmony, in that flow, everything becomes easier. We become more resilient, more adaptable, more at peace. When we allow, we align with the flow of life, and everything becomes easier. Scene script. Why is allowing so powerful? This is a question that piques curiosity and invites introspection. The power of allowing lies in its inherent ability to foster peace, reduce stress, and create space for new opportunities. Let's start with peace. When we allow, we accept things as they are, without attempting to control or change them. This acceptance helps us to live in the present moment, fostering a sense of peace and tranquility. Imagine a river flowing freely, unperturbed by the rocks and bends in its path. It does not resist, it simply allows, and in doing so, it finds its peace. Next, let's talk about stress reduction. In our fast-paced world, stress has become an unwelcome companion for many. It often stems from our resistance to what is, our fight against the current of life. But what if we could just let go and allow things to be? By doing so, we can reduce the stress and anxiety that arises from trying to control the uncontrollable. Now let's delve into the creation of new opportunities. When we are in a state of allowing, we are open and receptive. We are not bogged down by preconceived notions or rigid expectations. This openness creates space for new opportunities and possibilities to enter our lives. As the saying goes, when one door closes, another opens. But we must be in a state of allowing to see and seize these new opportunities. On the flip side, resistance leads to stress and discomfort. It's like trying to swim upstream against a strong current. It's exhausting and it gets us nowhere. When we resist, we create a struggle within ourselves and with the world around us. This struggle drains our energy and blocks our growth. In contrast, allowing leads to peace and acceptance. It's like floating on the surface of the river, going with the flow. It's effortless, peaceful, and liberating. It's a state of being that acknowledges the reality of the present moment without judgment or resistance. Resistance creates struggle, but allowing creates freedom. This is the power of allowing. It's a transformative principle that can lead us to a more peaceful, stress-free, and opportunity-rich life. How can you embrace the law of allowing in your life? This question may seem daunting, but the answer is simpler than you may think. To truly embrace this law, we need to understand it and incorporate it into our daily lives. First, consider the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is being fully present, aware of where we are and what we're doing, not overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's happening around us. It's about anchoring ourselves in the here and now and observing without judgment. When we are mindful, we open ourselves up to the flow of life, allowing things to be as they are without trying to control or manipulate them. Next, let's talk about acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation or passivity. It's about recognizing the reality of a situation, even if it's not what we want or expected. Acceptance is about letting go of resistance and denial and opening ourselves up to what is. When we accept, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life and allow ourselves to move forward with grace and ease. Then comes the step of letting go of control. We often cling to control in an attempt to ensure our safety, comfort, and happiness. But the truth is, life is inherently unpredictable and uncontrollable. When we let go of control, we free ourselves from the burden of trying to dictate every aspect of our lives. We allow life to unfold naturally, and we open ourselves up to new possibilities and experiences. Remember, mastering the law of allowing is not a one-time event. It's a process that requires time, patience, and practice. It's about learning to trust in the flow of life and allowing ourselves to be carried along by it. It's about releasing our grip on control and embracing the unknown with open arms. In essence, the law of allowing is about living in harmony with life. It's about accepting the ebb and flow of experiences and finding peace amidst the chaos. Remember, the art of allowing is the art of living, so embrace it and watch your life transform. So we've taken a deep dive into the law of allowing. We've journeyed through the intriguing concept, understood its essence, explored its power, and learned to embrace it. It's all about letting good energy flow freely, radiating positivity, and permitting the universe to work its wonders. Remember, practicing this law can pave the way for a peaceful and content life. The law of allowing is a journey, not a destination. So start your journey today and let the universe surprise you.